Buddy, it's Mike. You know, back here with some more trash team Madden. The usual. Trying to play a little bit of seasons mode when I can, obviously, but let me see. I need a free safety, like real bad. Let's try to get a goal player. Come on, give me something glitchy. I'm so pissed. About to just say fuck it and spend like $50. And do this. Spend 100 and do this. That'd be glitchy. If I pull like a full legend, oh, could you imagine? But I'm sure right now is like the worst time of the week to pull a full legend. So, do I have any mud draft tickets? I probably don't, but no, why would I? Don't mind my record. I know y'all saw it. It's horrible. That's why I said trash Madden. Speaking of trash, sorry. I love talking shit about him. It's funny. I watch all his videos, but it's really funny. I'm gonna try 2 more of these, just like for shits and giggles. Give me a lead or something. No. Yo, what's its speed? 89 speed, yo. Are you kidding me? I mean, his catching is god awful. I'll try to use him. See if I can. I'll show you guys what I spent my 700,000 coins on, something like that. I think I had like 750. It was stupid. So first, you know, I ended up buying Michael Vick. Yeah, whatever. And because I had his 87, figure I'll power him up to the 92, make him unstoppable. Whatever. I needed a running back. Like, badly. So I picked up Jordan Howard for like 140k. He was 500k, he was 100. No. It's because he evened out to about 600k. And then last but not least, I picked up Tre'Davious White. He was a good corner, good speed that I could use. That somehow benefits my team. So, that's kind of a team update right now. I'm hoping, you know, start making a lot more money at work and be able to open a lot more packs for you guys. You know, for the few people that obviously watch my stream, and I don't care. I get pretty excited when I see one person in my stream. So, you know, it's obviously I'm completely irrelevant on YouTube at this moment. But you know, I mean, I still like to play, still like to stream a little bit. You know, see what I can do. I'm not great. I'm not gonna be, but I like to, you know, see what I can do. So. Let me see here. Sorry if you guys hear my fan in the background. It's hot.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
How many cold Reggie Nelson. Honestly, he's like the best goal free safety.
Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Jordan Howard, see if we can do it. Trying from that over the wing.
Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he's got some space here. Through an opening, and here he goes.
Yeah,
big play there on the first play of the game.
I mean, obviously,
56 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Vic now. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
See, that's
Kenny Clark
me.
able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Being chased out left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On the handoff, this is Howard. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Flushed out right. And that is going to be incomplete. Hugh Jackson rolls the dice, but it doesn't work for him. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Did you see who he has a quarterback? Because I don't know.
They go play action here on first down. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
So here's Vick following the interception. Eluding the pressure right. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Dancing to his left. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So 76 climb to the linebacker. 77 reach over.
This is Howard on second down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the gun, Vick steps away to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Vick to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. There's Michael Vick. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jordan Howard, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
And then maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
I'll put up a spot, because I think he might take off in these plays.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A good pickup there at 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Back to the air.
Yeah, that's signature animation is kind of good.
Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Cooks. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter if they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline.
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Right 90, right 20, right 20.
1st down, Vick. Buying time to his left. There he goes inside the 30. Out to the left there, complete to Howard. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still like on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Vick readies to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jarrell Casey in there to get him for a loss of 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Nice 24.
Exactly.
That was 2nd down throw for Vick. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 12-yard touchdown grab, and the Browns add on to their lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because normally the safeties are out there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Out to kick is Janikowski. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I mean, I'm sure
here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Newton to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Can you tell
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
20.
They fake the give. Newton. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns...
Na-na-na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Why can't I get lucky like that and run into people like that all the time? That's all I need. So I'm telling you, if I ran into people like that every game, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. Oh, it's paused. I'm sure most of this stream is going to be taken down for copyright anyway, so I don't really care.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
This sounds so good, dude. I want to go to another one of his concerts because that was fantastic. I just got in the Curry concert in like February. So good, dude. So good. The hell? Lunch money Luke, huh? Oh my.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Shit.
A give to Howard. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vic. And he connects with Ertz. And it's a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Listen,
I don't know about you, but I can hear
and
feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to
offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Jordan Howard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Out to kick is Janikowski.
He's getting something out of my eye.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Oh, shit. So what do you guys think about the Josh Gordon to the Patriots trade? Patriots, this is a no-risk, high-reward kind of thing.
to the 26. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
It's no risk, high reward.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And some room to maneuver. And
did I not just tackle him?
Get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for L.A. And they've got it here with a first down.
What?
Throwing, Vic. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Larry Ogunjobi breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now here's Vic. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Oh, but that's a tackle. What the hell's wrong with this game, dude? The Antonio Brown thing wasn't a tackle, but the other one was. Yeah, real sweet. Do I want to play one more? I'll probably get my ass whooped, but fuck it. Yeah, unexpected error. Oh. Okay. Why? Why are you doing such a thing? Thank you. See here. I don't know how to feel about that.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
If anybody watches this stream, I don't expect anybody to. But if you do, you're the real one.
Here's Blair Walsh now, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
Obviously
and nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Whatever. Okay. He's good. I watch him. I do. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't. I watch him. But he is ESPN Magazine's latest cover. But I saw something on Twitter that said cover ass.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Ashley?
A 2nd down throw for Vic. He leads this one for Howard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's an
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
You can't call
so
him a
many
cover
times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands.
Anybody watches
That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Talk bad about Ninja or anything.
The linebacker, Derek Johnson, there in coverage.
I love watching him.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, You know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
On second down, Vic again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down.
Again, I don't know this playbook, so you're going to have to be very patient with me. Ooh, this play looks good. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this playbook. So, that Rican 21. Now you're in cover 3.
They'll throw again. Here's Vic. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be asked.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
I was right there.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Okay. That's weird. What did he do? Did he just throw his controller out the... I don't know. Oh, sweet. Bet. I mean, do I play one more? I think I'm going to. Take a... There you go. Grab a fresh one. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, bet. Shit, man. I didn't know people could hear me while I'm doing the PlayStation stream. I just called the last kid a bum and he quit. I feel kind of bad. How's... Oh shit, you got a squad,
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me as always, Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners,
you're gonna beat me like I owe child support or something.
Well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started.
This is my
and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
First season.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Yeah, I'm rookie first. Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing solos the whole time. That and I work so much, I don't have time to play a whole shit ton, so.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
So how's that Sean Taylor play? Like, I contemplated getting him earlier. Jeez,
and picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Now a play fake here on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
I have some of my buddies ask me. Some of my buddies ask me all the time. Why don't you run like the pro blitzes?
They discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right
no,
out
like
of the
the pro blitzes and whatnot.
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen
like
them up, have them back on their heels.
I don't know how to do that shit. So, like set up and get people coming in free off the edge.
Again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now the first carry for an Ohio native. It's Ezekiel Elliott. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jesus.
Gould now out to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Vick will look to throw on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Vick now. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
It'll be Vick once more. Steps away to his left. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Forced out to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Good play, man.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Again, it's Vick. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I got down, dude. I fumbled so many times as a tight end in this game. It's disgusting.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Eluding the pressure right. He
gets
away from
I got lucky.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. From the gun, Vick. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
First time ever
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
4th down, Vick. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Bruce Smith in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Vick to throw it. Ertz has it left side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit,
is that Drew Brees? Is that the
hitting your tight end on that one?
90 overall ultimate kickoff one?
2nd down, Vick. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. That goes for a gain of 31. From the red zone now, Vick escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Jordan Howard taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Janikowski good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started.
You're a Chargers fan in real life?
The kicks away.
Yeah.
That's fielded in the end zone.
And I started Alvin Kamara.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. 1:59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
Hey, chill.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Ready. You waiting? Go kill.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Here's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns.
I got to try to get it back.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming
you get ball at
second-down
halftime,
play.
so.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now Breeze. Throwing the out,
that was a
incomplete.
25-yard comeback.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Now Breeze on third down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Carl Lawson in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing. Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down?
21. Sunday.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
Hey, easy.
Play action, Breeze. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Chargers. Randy Moss as the first half is winding down, and the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Gold now out to kick it away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
Yeah, who the hell is that?
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down,
that's
you're almost in field goal position.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. And they had to
like
go a long way on their last
so
drive to
faster.
score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They go play action here on first down.
Gotcha.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. Charles, when plays like that work, it's a thing to behold, but sometimes we see why they're very deep in the playbook.
And how many times have we been at practice and heard all the other guys chirping about, you know, I used to play quarterback in high school, I can do this, until it becomes a game situation. Not quite the same in many cases.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Vic on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Got him in, it's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11.
Dude, I was thinking the same thing. I threw that and I thought to myself, fuck, that's a pick. Oh, shit.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Vick. Dancing to his left. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Vick on 4th down. And my
What?
goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chargers hold tight down near the goal line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. Now, last time wasn't pretty.
I don't know, man. I think he threw it off your dude's helmet.
See if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
On plays like this with the ball.
Come on.
Comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Steps away to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
A 2nd down throw for Vick. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. Vick and Rice hook up for a big one. 42 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
Hey, let's go!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone,
That should have
don't
been
they?
picked.
And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, we're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Greg Olsen, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gold now out to kick it away.
I play squads when I can, but usually there's not many people that play squads.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? You're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work,
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
If you'd have caught that, I'd have dead-ass broke my
always
controller.
make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Off the play fake, Vick. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Chris Baker able to get him for a loss of about 3. Third and long for Vick. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, Vick. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so
trust me, you feel free to give me that, Jerry.
Locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, Vick again. Being chased out left. He's going to let it fly. And got his man complete.
Jesus.
And he's brought down after a good gain. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. if things go wrong, you still...
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Oh, yeah, you got that tip drill count. I think so
and they've
healthy.
held them in check on the scoreboard. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Vic on 3rd and 2.
What?
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Desperation time. Vic on 4th down. He may try and run for this. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's Vic. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Out to kick is Janikowski. The return man is Hill. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now, the first play of the drive there is
I'm pissed I didn't get a play on that.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now here's Vic. That'll be caught by Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, they're going to throw it here with Vic. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Yeah.
And he's across for the late touchdown.
Fuck this game.
And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on
Madden.
the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. One up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the Coaches tell us, well, when you score,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Derek Brooks. That is just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hey, let's go.
Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
I'm so pissed I didn't win that game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cleveland.
Man, I threw 4 picks too, though. That's why I played so bad. About that. I should have beat that dude. I'm real pissed about that. I'm gonna play one more. Cannot end on a loss. Damn.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners,
I just played this
but
kid
guys who can catch the ball as well.
God,
it's
he
really
beat
the
me by
number
a
of
field
touches
goal.
that determines things these days.
His team is so.
The big left foot of Sebastian
Dude, his team is
Janikowski
so
ready to get
good.
us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Over. And some room to roam now.
What?
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown. Touchdown, New England, as his guys are in for 6.
Stop, but you know you got lucky breaking in 20 tackles. Before you spun at the end, you know you got lucky breaking all the tackles early.
That theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But
I'm saying before the spin, you know,
you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone.
Computer-generated broken tackles.
It paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one, Alan Page with the Minnesota Vikings, the linchpin of their Purple People Eaters defense.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. DeMarcus Ware leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability.
It's a
and a
stock blitz. It's a stock blitz.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Right off mine.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They will indeed go for it. Vic he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Mike Daniels. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Young on 1st down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski for the point after. Extra point, good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14
if you got 21 zip, I got you.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Yeah. I got like an 82 right now. Yeah.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make
I got an 88 offense. My defense is just horrible.
Meetings with coaches, and they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vic now. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyreek Hill.
What happened?
71 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Okay.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He finds his target, Beckham. He got 29 yards that time. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's Steve Young on second down. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play.
I can't say nothing because I know the run game broke as hell and Madden, dude. Horrible.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Vick will look to throw on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. To Marcus Ware. In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Young on third down. Dancing to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
Well, that was excellent coverage right there. And he definitely did the right thing, showing that discretion is definitely the better part of valor. Threw it away, preserved the opportunity to kick for a field goal.
And excellent coverage. And right now the human is controlling the defense, so good job, human. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And Cooks has it over the middle. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Huge play by the defense. Not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I'll guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
First down, Vic. Forced out to his left. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now a second down throw for Vic. Escaping the pressure right. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. On third down, Vick. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Vick operating on first down. Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Second down, Vick. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you got somewhere to be, or? Oh, you know what? In that case, listen, I got you. Why can't I call? Why?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Eagle.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that is going to be
no way I caught that. I got lucky as hell.
Wow. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, Vick. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man.
Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Lawrence Taylor coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Fourth down, Vick. Steps away to his left. And he connects with Ertz. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Here's Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Ware getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Michael Vick. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Zach Ertz, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Browns get a score closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And they'll indeed take a knee. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Out of the gun, it's Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And he's brought down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A first down throw coming for Vick. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, That one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Second down, Young. And it's caught. Beckham. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Steve Young. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Certainly do talk a lot of shit. Yeah, for a virgin. Skip. I don't know what the hell that means. It says custom lists. What the fuck does that mean? Did you hear that kid? I guarantee you he ain't never got no pussy. Ever. Dude was a bitch. Have a good night, y'all. I'm out.